Hey, what's up everybody? It is MasterAquatics and I'm bringing you guys another video. In this video, I gotta talk to you guys about something. But first things first, let me just say this gold sunfish has not eaten anything. But all the other sunfish are doing fine and they're getting big and they're looking beautiful, they're looking gorgeous. I know some of you guys were saying that this is a boring looking tank, the fish aren't appealing, they're not exciting enough. And I understand, but just keep in mind guys, this tank is now a work in progress. I really gotta figure out what I really want to do with the 125 gallon tank. I know a lot of you guys were saying, get like an arowana, you should get a flower horn. You guys gotta keep in mind, like an arowana, a silver arowana, they're kind of pricey. I'm just not ready to take on a big responsibility for a delicate fish such as an arowana, and I've never kept an arowana fish before. I'm just not ready to keep a fish I've never kept before right now. So right now I just kind of want to make sure that everything's fine with the fish that I have right now, and then once I feel confident and comfortable with my fish keeping skills, then I'll move on and I'll update you guys and upgrade this tank and just kind of put in more fish in here. But right now I'm just gonna stick with these guys, and I don't see the problem with these guys. You guys say that they're not exciting enough. I mean just look at that guy right there. He has lots of color on him. He's really active. It's really fun watching these guys just eat. I had just went to Petco and I purchased about like 20 rosy red minnows, and I was hoping the gold one would go after him, but he didn't. I'm still treating him with Melafix. I think he has like an internal bacterial infection because he was pooping out this clear white stuff, so I'm hoping that's the case. I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed and keep working with him and see if I can get him back to good health. I mean, he's swimming around just fine. He's not isolating himself or anything like that, but he is starving himself. So if you guys have seen my top 3 signs that your fish is going to die video, I mentioned those were one of the 3 signs. If your fish is not hungry, your fish is not healthy. A healthy fish is a hungry fish. Look at this guy right here. I mean, you can see he's perfectly healthy because his colors are bright, his colors are glowing, and he is just going after these minnows relentlessly, and he is not giving up. Like, he is just very active and his colors are super bright. And some people say, just because the colors are bright doesn't mean they're healthy. I think it does, because when fish are stressed, they lose their colors. So the more colorful they are, the happier they are. That's what I've seen, with all fish. I think that's like a universal indicator that the fish is doing well. Another reason why I'm not ready to add a really exotic fish in here is because I'm still not over the loss of Albert. Albert was one of the most coolest fish that I've ever kept. I really liked having a largemouth bass, and not just any largemouth bass, but Albert. Albert was my favorite fish of all time, and it really still hurts me that I made a stupid mistake of trying to weigh him out of the water and him injuring himself possibly while he was thrashing about while I was trying to get him out. Anyways, it's my fault. I'm not saying he died because it wasn't my fault. It was totally my fault, and I'm just not over Albert's death. As it's been hard, these last couple days. It's not like I've been crying or anything like that. I'm too manly to cry. But I really love that fish. I really felt like I had a connection with the fish, Call me crazy, but, I just bond with my fish like that, yo. And I'll always have a reminder in the tank that Albert was in this tank because these crawfish are still here. These crawfish were supposed to be eaten by Albert, but it never happened, because I made that mistake of trying to weigh him out of the fish tank. There's my bullhead catfish. Everybody kept saying please put him in the 125 gallon tank. I think a lot of you guys were worried that I might have killed that fish too. No, he's still fine. That guy is a trooper. He's been in the tank for a few days now, and he's been hanging out underneath that log with the red crayfish. He's doing absolutely fantastic, and he is growing big. I think he ate a few of the small bait fish that were in there, which is fine. I want him to eat and get big. But one thing that's really concerning is the fish that are picking on my red crayfish. You saw how that fish sized him up and quickly swam away, but before I turned the camera on, the fish, the panfish, actually nipped at his tail. And that's why if you look at his tail, you'll see that it's kind of missing a few pieces. I think they might have also nipped at his feet too. That's why it looks like he's missing a limb. But regardless, the crayfish is still doing fine. Right now, the only reason why he's out and about is because I threw it some bug bites. You see how he keeps sizing him up like that? I'm just surprised they would even try to go after the crayfish. I mean, the crayfish is way too big for this panfish. He might just be curious, to be honest. I don't know, but either way, that crawfish will put a hurting on one of them panfish if them panfish are not smart enough to stay away from this guy. But I love this crawfish. This crawfish is really chill. He's actually pretty smart. He's not like one of those crawfish that don't move around as much. He's really active. The only time he's not active is when I'm not feeding him, and then that's when he's just hiding out underneath a log or something. But whenever I throw some food in there, he immediately sees it and he'll come out. And there's my bullhead catfish again, just hanging out underneath that log. The crayfish also shares the same hiding spot as the bullfish. That guy is going to get extremely big, and I can't wait to see that guy grow. I'm pretty sure he's going to end up eating one of these fish in the next few months if they're not careful. So anyways, that's pretty much it, man. I just really wanted to talk to you guys a little bit because I get separation anxiety when I don't talk to you guys for more than a day or so. I really love just making videos, and not every video is gonna be a great video. Some videos I'm just gonna talk to you guys, no edits, no nothing, just coming at you raw and unfiltered and unedited. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is MasterAquatics, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye bye.